Pretty safe bet that everyone in this room, and probably about everyone in this country, has donated to a charitable cause at least once in their life. It's unfortunate to know that many charities are corrupt and use this for their own personal profit. That is why I believe Congress should pass legislation that requires charities to clearly state where each of the donations are going to. Many of the donations to charities never even reach the charitable nonprofit cause that they were designated for. Large of this profit goes to like the leaders and the people who are like collecting the money, like as stated on an article found on AmericanNews.com from a collection of articles from America Now, titled "How Many of Your Donations Really Go to Charity," which was published in 2012 on November 19, 2013. It states that 90% of the money in some cases goes to telemarketers and direct mail companies. So that means like people that are actually collecting the money, they go out and they get it and doesn't even end up in the charity's hands. And the actual nonprofit ends up with just pennies on each dollar. A more specific example is in a recent Alzheimer's campaign that raised $16,000 and the charity received just $20 of that. That's a pretty alarming decrease in the amount that actually gets in the hands of the charity. A lot of the charities say that this isn't a big deal because that 10% that they actually earn is 10% more than they would have without nothing. But I think that it's kind of deceiving the people who are donating because they don't believe their money is going to the cause when really it's just funding someone's pocketbook. And besides just the telemarketers, a large portion of this goes to like the CEOs of the companies. And as stated in an article from CNN.com by author Chris Hundley, titled "America's Worst Charities," that was published in 2013, and I accessed it on November 18, 2013. Oops. Actually, back to not quite CEOs yet, but the nation's 50 worst charities have kept over $1 billion in the past 10 years that they've just given to people's pocketbooks instead of the donation. They have given less than 4% of the money that they have raised directly to the what they had said it was going to be for. In a specific example, one charity raised nearly $14 million and gave only $10,000 to the patients that it was saying it was going to give to. 6 of these 50 worst charities gave